Yo, Wagwan.
What you saying? How are you?
Just trying to survive, 2025.
Oh, it's cold outside. I'll tell you that.
Just trying to survive 2025.
Yeah, how was your 24, the ending, man? It was good, innit?
The goal at the beginning of 2024 was to bring in money from this, to really, what I'm saying, this has got to be profitable. Can we say we hit that goal? Some ways.
We've gone viral. A good couple of contents.
Yeah, 100% we've gone viral. But in terms of being profitable, still pumping money in.
Still getting there.
Still pumping money in. It's not like we ain't made money, but still trying to figure out the bigger picture. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, if we'd have just been content with what we got, maybe we'd have money. You know what I mean? But now we're trying to push for a bigger picture. So, 2025 now.
Yeah.
How's 2024 been for you?
It's been good, obviously, we've had our ups and downs. More ups, to be fair, last year, more ups. So, obviously, the couple of years before that, it was a bit of a struggle getting back on our feet from 2019, coming home and that. But everything else, obviously, we had COVID, but yeah, I felt like 24.
Why are you talking about COVID, bro? That was time ago.
Yeah, but this is what I mean. I'm saying 224 is more. I've had a better year than the years before that.
Yeah.
So I can say it has been, still with my missus.
Going strong, yeah?
Yeah, man, we're going strong, man.
Can we talk about that?
You can, yeah, we can talk about anything, really.
Yo, I don't think she likes us, does she?
Nah, you know what it is? Me and my missus now, we've come to the arrangement. We've got to learn to meet in the middle because, respectfully, I've got to look at it from her side of the view. When she's, saying, you're surrounding yourself by all these women talking about pum this and this, and I'm at home. And I said, I get it. But now all it is just boundaries, what that you could get away with and say and not upset no one. You know what I mean?
Bro, I've been in the same boat. It's not like it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's public knowledge. So I'm saying I came off the podcast partly because of the pressure that it has on the relationship and it. So it's not like I don't understand. You get what I'm trying to say? But yeah, bro, there's just you know what's the funny part? The funny one is when they throw at you, if I was doing that.
Yeah. I've had that. Bear Willies on the table, me surrounded by him and that. And I'm like, you know what it is? I've always been me. I've come into this ain't new to me, being around women and doing content. So I've always been Little J, doing the most from 2004, fully involved in content and in different cities in the UK and even other parts of the world and that, just getting involved. So it's always been me. I was always trying to find what I wanted to do because can I just get into it now? Start cracking about my life and that, how it all started.
Well, the first question I ask is who is Little J?
Right, yeah. Well, Little J is a person that was born in Birmingham in the 1980s.
Yeah.
I won't give you the actual date because people start, is that old or is that young? Definitely not that young in the 80s anyway. But yeah, I was born in the 1980s. I was born in Birmingham. My mother is an Irish woman, Detta Rooney. That's all you need to know. My father is Caribbean. And so a lot of people don't know this, Speed. That a lot of people, the majority of people out there think I'm full black. They automatically just think I'm full black. Mm-hmm. When I'm around people and I mention my mum from my island, or I put up something on my Instagram, is that your mum? Bro, not even gonna lie, I thought you was full black.
Oh, so that.
I was nah, mixed race, My mum's white, my dad's black. My sister, I've got a sister, she's little like me as well.
Okay.
But she's a year and a bit older than me, you know what I mean? And she's gone through some bad shit herself, literally. Now she's at a point in her life where she can't ever walk again.
Oh, so now.
Yeah, she can never walk again.
And I know like a main carer for her, regardless of her situation.
Yeah,
You've
like,
always been,
yeah.
obviously, because we know each other from jail. Like,
Yeah.
That's always been a big concern for you,
Yeah.
like what's going on with her, your little sister, and making sure she's good, making sure maybe she don't go through the same kind of things that.
Yeah, that's my niece, Marnia.
Niece,
Yeah, my niece, Marnia. Like, she's 14. That's my sister's daughter. And she's gone through little bits of bobs in school and that, like getting bullied. And it's just for people. You know, with bullying and that, yeah, like, bullying's a bad thing, yeah. But you know where it all comes down to? It's just making that other person understand somebody's disability, someone's needs. Because no one is born a bully, you know what I mean? It's just like you come into this world and maybe, like, the family you come from, maybe they might be a bit, you know, different, aggressive, or, you know, laid back and not very strict. So when it comes to like bullying and learning your kids the right for wrong, then it all starts from there. It's not like they're born as a bully. It all starts from you teaching them. So I don't really like when I hear my niece gets bullied and that. At first, I'm not like angry, like, oh, I want to do this and that, because I have to make sure the people that are involved understand what they're doing is wrong and the reason why. But then if it goes beyond that and it carries on, then fam, it's a different story then. And as you know from my last previous podcast where I've told you I've been arrested, like, it sounds bad, yeah. Like,
well, wait there. Let's not jump the gun. We're gonna get to that, yeah. But let's try to understand the actual.
Little J growing up, like how I come to about who I am
and the dwarfism.
Yeah, all right then.
Because like, is your mum a dwarf?
So what it is now, yeah, like you see my grandparents, my Irish grandparents, when they was having my mum, yeah, my nan got told not to be on these prescription drugs or whatever, or whether there's doctor's drugs or whatever, but she got told not to be on them. But she was still taking them and that. And then that's how my mum is small, innit? My mum's turned out small. Where my mum's sisters, my aunties, they're normal size. They're big now. It's just that my mum's turned out small. So that's obviously, but my dad's big. My dad's normal height. But then that's obviously made me and my sister turn out small. So that's what I'm saying. My sister's like me.
Your mum got just 2 kids?
Yeah, just 2 kids.
And both are dwarfs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I have another sister with just through my dad, but she's not a dwarf, obviously. Yeah. She's normal size. So yeah, like, and just basically, it was just like I've always grew.
And how are you? Who's older? Your sister or you?
My sister's older.
Okay,
Yeah. I'm younger, but yeah, my sister's older. Like, she's like a year and a bit. Yeah, but it's like, obviously, with me growing up, yeah, like, I've always been in the same area over the south side of Birmingham. I've always been over that way. Like, I was born in Marston Green and hospital. That's where I was born. But then I was always like, I think my mum done a bit of moving about, when we was little kids and that. But all I really remember is growing up in like Yardley Wood, them sides, like the south of Birmingham. Yeah. And it's like,
wait then, I just need to ask one more question, before you continue. Yardley Wood. But you see, with the dwarf thing, can 2 people of normal size make a dwarf? Is that what you're saying through prescriptions? Is that what you?
Through doctor's drug. Well, through some type of medication, what she weren't meant to be on at the time. If she was carrying my mother, she was taking them, and that resulted in my mum coming out as a dwarf.
Okay, then. So, if your mum's a dwarf, does that mean that every child that she has is going to come out as a dwarf? Because you said your dad's normal. Is there a potential of her having a child that's not a dwarf? I
don't think so. I think it's more with the women that are dwarfs. It's always going to be like that. Because like I said, my sister's a dwarf, and now my niece is a dwarf.
Do you know anyone else who has maybe had a child that's not came out that way?
I know dwarfs that have had childs that have come out big, but these are male dwarfs.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't know any female dwarfs. Like, they're probably out there, but me personally, I ain't come across them. But I know a couple of men that's
had normal children.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Definitely. So I'll tell you this one story. I was in Aston one time when I was a bit young, innit? Not that young, but young. And I remember, I was with my brethren. He was in the passenger seat. And he was telling me about a family of dwarfs around the area, but they were never around when he used to tell me. And he was saying, yeah, the dad's really small. The dad was smaller than me, but the kids are like 6 foot and that. So I was like, rah, that sounds mad. And then one day I was driving down the road, and he's gone like this to me. He's gone, there he is, on about the dad. Fam, when he said it, yeah, I was going over a speed bump at the time. So I looked, I didn't see nothing. Couldn't see what. I said, where, bro? Come off the speed bump now. I just seen this man's head top. Bro, this man was like probably in his 50s. Yeah, like about mid-50s, yeah. And I was only young then. And yeah, it was a little man, and he's got 6 foot kids, bro.
Yeah.
Literally. So I was shocked to even know that. So I don't know. I think it all comes down to miracles as well, fam. Like, it could be, it is and it ain't. It could be, you know what I mean? It could be that, or it could be this.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But yeah.
Carry on. So Yardleywood, that's where you
That's
resided.
all I really know. Like, from my junior school, I went to there, and then obviously I used to go to a junior school right on my, because we lived on an estate in Yardleywood. But it's like the estate's in Warstock. There's an area called Warstock. But you know, you get like the big areas and you get little areas back off it. It's like Warstock is backed off Yardleywood, innit? So there was an estate called Shootouts. And those that know it, yeah, know what I'm on about, yeah. And literally, not about a couple 100 yards, yeah, the school was just, you have to cross the zebra crossing and go to school. So everybody that lived on that estate with me at that time went to that school. So we all went to that school, but I was a bit disrupted in school, and I don't know why I was like this, innit? But I weren't like fighting and that, but I was a naughty kid, just disruptive, innit? And I used to always get told off, and in the end, yeah, I fell behind on my work and everything, and I had to leave the school, yeah, and go to like a special school for reading and writing and bad behaviour. So I went to one of them schools, and I was there for ages, and then from there, you go to the senior school as well, which is for reading and writing and bad behaviour. So I went to a special school for reading and writing and bad behaviour. And I was just getting up to bare mischief and that.
Why was you getting up to bare mischief?
Because everybody in there is just naughty, innit? Like, not everybody, but we're all in the school with our dyslexic needs, like, and for behaviour problems.
Following the crowd, basically.
Yeah, like, so it was like a haven for me. Like, everybody's on my level, so we're all just playing up now. Yeah, like, it's like one of them schools you just see the kids tackle teachers and that. Like, that's nothing I ever did, but you just got mad little kids in there doing mad stuff.
Was you getting bullied at these times?
Nah. You know, all right then. Let's go back to junior school. Like, sorry, let's rewind. Yeah, you see, with bullying, yeah, like, I don't think, yeah, I ever got bullied. And that's the God's honest truth. Like I said, yeah, I grew up on a estate where everybody on my estate went to that school, so we was all friends. But if I did get bullied, it's not anything I can really remember. All right, then,
so basically,
I've had the names call me you little midget or you black this and that, but it was nothing where I didn't want to go to school.
So basically, yeah, the reason why you may have not getting bullied, is it because your area used to look after you then?
Yeah, because like, you see all my friends.
Because you got some good friends in
yeah, all the friends, yeah, from when I was younger, all the friends that I attracted, yeah, like a couple of the kids in my junior school, there was like I don't like to say the word because it's bare lava, but there was the man of the school, you get me? They was doing bits of the school from junior school, so they was my like best friends, my good friends from the state. So people knew that. So if you're like, if you're gonna do anything to little Jay, you're gonna have to deal with Craig or Paul or Tyrone or Calvin, you know, something like that. So people knew that. So I never really got involved in bullying. Don't get me wrong, like in junior school, like there was the names called and like the odd pushing, but it was nothing where like, oh, mum, I don't want to go to school. I'm making up bare lies and that. Nah, nothing like that. I think it was just like generally growing up and just learning, like, you know what I mean? Because at the same time, no one really seen Dwarfism back in the 80s from my generation. I was probably the only one around my whole area. Salad was a geezer called Stuart, but he's a lot older than me. He's in his 50s, but I used to see him. And because I was small, I didn't look at myself, I was small because I was already small. So I'd be looking at him like, rah, my man's small because he's a lot older. So I never seen my downfalls when I was young.
Did you ever know Winston? He was from around by my way, from Winston.
Fam, listen to this. Nah, because imagine this, yeah. I've gone to places like Dudley Road and Ladywood, And I've had people pull me over and say, yo, you're April's son. I'm like, huh? You're April's son. I'm like, nah. You from Ladywood? Nah. Another time. Yo, you're from Windsor Green. You're so son. I'm like, nah. You're like, nah, it's you. Like, I'm lying. I'm saying, nah, it's not, you know. And like, I'm from over the south side. They're like, oh, sorry, my bad. And that, you right, look like this one person. And it's always in the Dudley Road or Winston Green or Ladywood. This other person that obviously looks a bit like me.
Yeah.
He must be active, fam. Because people keep saying that, yo, fam, we need to link up with you out there, you know.
Nah,
we
you
need
know
to
what?
do some content.
Fun fact, yeah. When I think I committed my first robbery with my man, you know, Winston.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, so you actually know him?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, do you?
Dudley Road, of course. Yeah, this was in like primary school times. Yeah, it must have been like you know when you have like a school fair.
Yeah.
There was a school fair. Yeah, there's like bouncing castles and all those things.
Yeah.
There's like I can't remember what it was. There was like Batman masks and all these things for sale. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And obviously, there was cranked off in a box. Obviously, Winston's a dwarf like you. You get me? Like we've creeped up behind one of these things and we've jacked a few of them and got off, bro. I swear down. I was like, for weeks afterwards, you know, I was nervous thinking I was gonna get nabbed. But like obviously that was my first crime, bro. That was the first time I licked off.
What with him?
Yeah. Winston and his bigger brother.
He's a black kid. Is he black or mixed
I think
race?
it might be a mixed race, you know.
Because I remember
I think it's like mixed race, but more Asian, I think.
Because I used to go, you know, you obviously know the baseline days back a day, innit? We used to go like Huddersfield and Sheffield, follow the scene, innit? And one black youth from Wolverhampton used to always go and he was with a little crowd of man, but he used to always wear, remember the Gucci top hats?
Yeah.
He had a little Gucci outfit, and I'm talking back in the 90s, you know, bro, like the late 90s, or no, it wasn't the late 90s, probably 2000s, like 2005s and 6, yeah. But I used to always see him, and I just never seen him about. Just always used to see this Donnie at thingy and that. And then when people used to approach me, say, are you April's son? Are you did? I used to think, wonder if it's him, because he was from the Wolverhampton area.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure.
I don't think that's Winston, to be fair.
But yeah, like that's it. From me growing up over them ways, I've always like kind of been protected by the people I'm around. Like even the people that I came to be around, like from my teenage school times, from my area. Danny Pedley, he's passed away now. He's my best he's my best friend. Like I feel it like it's just gone like months ago, you know, like literally. Any anniversary or his birthday and that, it does get emotional for me because I always go into my head like the conversations we used to have and the moments, because we knew death was coming with him, innit? Because we went away for 3 months, we did. We went to Mexico and Ensenada, and it weren't no holiday. It was like bare drug cartel over there and that, and you hear about all the beheadings and that, like the chief police and that, because...
What did you go over there for?
Because over there, yeah, they had this drug that went with the chemo. Because you see the chemo, that's one of the main things that batters people off with cancer. But this thing, yeah, you have it, yeah. Like a lot of Americans go over there to Mexico, you have it with the chemo. And it's meant to like kind of help your body and give you a bit more time. So like, that was mad, yeah. My mum only reminded me, yeah, like when we got back from thingy, we only come back for the Christmas, I think. And then I think one or 2 days later, we were meant to go back out there. But no, I think it was about a week later, I was meant to go back out there. But yeah, he never made it. He passed away on the 3rd of January. Yeah, the 3rd of January. His anniversary's just gone, literally. But yeah, so I've always been like around like them lot, like from teenagers.
Yeah.
So me and Danny used to do so much. Like we've traveled the world. We've met so many people. So from that, it's like my name. Yeah, my name was like kind of big from school days, because it weren't just about my school. It was about like me catching the local bus route to school, and from then I'm getting on the bus route. Bare other kids going to their schools and that. So man, I'm building up bonds with kids from different areas and different schools. And
all the
even,
JC homies.
Yeah. And it's even like
doing your little Johnny thing.
No. I didn't even know. I didn't even know them when I was young like
That's
that.
all right.
Yeah, I didn't know them. I'll tell you how I got to know them. We'll get to that, innit?
All right. Cool.
But yo, what it is, yeah. I knew, but you know what? I knew a man called 13 So one, the Burgies who passed away, I knew him first, you know. Rest in peace to him. I knew him first because he used to come around Shootouts Avenue, the estate what I was on about. He used to link a little bad man called Gary, and Gary was a little G still. And one time, because this 13, he used to drive this BMW is like a mint colour, like a mint colour. But these times, this BMW is like a 3 Series. It was a bad boy thing, and it was a hard top, and he had these like chrome alloys in it. And I used to say to my man, "Who's that?" And he used to say, "Johan." I was like, "Who's Johan?" He was like, "Oh, he's from Handsworth." But it wasn't even a gang tour back then. He was just telling me where he was from. I was like, "Yo, them wheels are bad." And they used to listen to the music that I used to like come up on, all the bassman and the trigger, all of that, innit? I used to hear it. Bass, I used to hear it, and I used to love all that music. And then my man told me who he was. But then, getting back to like the bus and that, even like meeting Mantle, I used to be sitting on the back of a bus, like smoking a spliff of solids. Because then, when I was young, I used to get beer hot rocks all over my school jumper and smoking solids. And that's how I kind of met my friend Gohan Pender, because he used to go Bishop Challenger, and he had to catch the same bus as me. So now he's getting on the bus, and he keeps clocking me, I'm clocking him, and I'm like, "You good, fam?" And he's like, "Yeah, safe." And you want some of this? So I give him some in the spliff now. Now we're just talking, letting listen to some bass, man, and that. We become friends and that. And it's even like, after school, I'm saying to my mum, "Mum, can I go to my friends after school?" Because remember, I'll be catching bus with bus pass. And she's like, "Yeah, make sure you're home for 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock, so it's safe." So straight from my naughty school, I'm staying on the bus. I'm going all the way to like Yardley or all the way to like Handsworth. And because remember, kids from my school was from all over. It was one of them schools, innit? That there's not many in Birmingham. So it was kids from all over. So I'll be going all different areas after school, and then I'll be linking their branches from different areas. So now, that's how I'm getting out there. Yeah, that's how my name's getting associated. Out. Yeah, so that's how I'm getting out. That's how I'm getting out there, innit? Like linking with different areas and different people. And then from then, after that, it was just like, we just done like bare madness, fam. Like I'll tell you how I got started to know a few Johnny's mans and that. It was like, this was it now, yeah. So my brethren, we're just gonna call him B, innit? My brethren B, innit? Fucking obviously,
shout out B.
Yeah, he obviously, yeah, them times and that, yeah. His mum's over by our way and that, innit? So obviously now, like I said, I'm getting about. So I'm linking certain Donnies that's probably around him that are a bit younger. So now when man are coming round, and like I said, I got my boy Danny. He's older brother. He's a bad boy. Like he's not even around now. He's like them boys there. He's a bad man, like a real bad man. Fam, like you ask anyone about him, yeah. You know when you get them bad mans from different cities, like you watch podcasts and you're watching your man from my side, like he's done a long sentence, and you listen to this geezer. These are the geezers like what I'm on about now, real bad geezers, yeah. So these men have got these geezers around them, and because we're younger, we're looking up to these man. Man are getting paid, innit? So now, yeah, obviously, man are getting paid. So I started to like, let me get back to something now, yeah, because this is how I even got, because this is how I speak, you know. I go back, I go forward, because I remember things. Imagine this now, yeah. I must have been about 15, 16, yeah. And I used to have my friend, I'm not even going to say his name because he's going to hot. We'll call him Jay. I used to have my friend Jay. He was one of my good friends. But his mum had a fella. His mum had a boyfriend, yeah. He put me on, innit? He really put me on. I was only like 15, 16, 17. But a lot of people now will call it grooming. But back then, fam, it weren't even called grooming. It was called man bringing you through, getting you out the struggle. Because back then, times was hard, fam. It was a struggle. So man brought me through, and he put me on, and he gave me like the hash, like but the chocolate bars now, yeah. Fam, I was smashing up the estate with these now. Smashing.
So cleaning up?
Yeah, clearing up. Ask anyone about little Jay.
Ray was cleaning up the streets.
I was clearing up. Fam, on my life, yeah, you can ask a couple of man, yeah, like back then when the man was cleaning up, I probably made a meal twice. I ain't saved the meal. I ain't saved it and put it there and looked at it, but I've made it. I've gone through it easy. Like smashed up the roast differently. And then, because man used to have this one geezer, because after the solids and that, like I said, I lived on an estate and I started to see that there's money to be made over avenues now. So man got on the hard food, the walla. So man started to mash that down now, yeah. And I was clearing up. But it was mad, yeah, because man got on the hard food, yeah, but I would never, ever do the brown thing with it. And everyone said, you got to do both. We both could do that. But I don't know what it was, fam. It just didn't sit with me when I used to look. Because I knew a lot of people from when I was young, but then they hit it. And then I'm looking at them now and I feel fucking sad, man. Like, I remember you, like, you get me? But now your life's ruined. So that kind of put me off. I remember a man giving me, because remember, yeah, we all used to work each other's lasagnas when we was young sometimes, innit? Just look at me speaking back slang like I'm trying to not make man know what I'm on. Like, we used to work each other's lines sometimes. So man, we used to go away for the day or go on holiday. So one time a man asked me to run the line. It was a big line in it, so I was doing the both. And these like was nauseating. You know, when man are coming to you with like freaking you meant to come to me with £20, but you're coming to me £8. You're coming to me with £12, and you're telling me your life story. Fucking Wissy just took the dinner money for the kids, and I'm sorry, man, on the next, all that bullshit stories, innit? So man was just taking a bare chain. And one time, yeah, I ended up with 3 of the darks left, innit? I had about 30 quid or 60 quid. I can't remember if it was smalls. And he never sat with me, fam. I had them for a couple of days, and I flushed them down the toilet, you know, fam.
So down.
Yeah, I flushed them down the toilet. I said, that's the devil's work there. Obviously, whatever man do out there, they do for their own reasons. But me, fam, like, I don't know if it was as well, because my mum's Catholic, innit? Like, so, and we got forced into church when we was young, you know, like. I remember the Sunday bus used to come for us, and we used to be hiding, fam, like, under the bed.
That dark food's the devil. Well, all drugs to some extent,
like,
innit?
definitely, fam, like.
But there's definitely levels.
Yeah, but this is why I can sit here and talk about certain things now, because the way I've spun my life around and now, like, I don't even need to worry about, like, earning money in certain ways like that, because the power of the internet and the power of my name now, I'm earning money in the legal way, and so, it's so better as well. But yeah, like, so man used to shazat the hard food, yeah. One rich geezer, yeah, his name was Paul, yeah, he used to come, yeah. God, like, man would tell you this, fam. Man used to come in a Bentley. Because you remember, yeah, you see the wallet, it's a rich man's drug. You remember back then, it was a rich man's drug. Like, he used to come in a Bentley, yeah. And I remember, yeah, me and my brethren probably used to, like, buy a quatty or buy a halfers, yeah. Probably a halfers. And we just get it. We didn't even have time to mash it up. My man would pull up. Oh, you got anything? Yeah, but we just bought this, and like, how much is it? So, well, it cost us this, but we got to put our spin. He's like, yeah, I'll take it. Just give us 900 quid straight as it is like that. So yeah, safe. And he kept coming in different cars, like a brand new range Mercedes. But he just fucked up his life, fam. He did, because he got hooked and lost everything. And then after that, yeah, I was doing, like, I know it sounds bad me saying that, yeah, but after that, yeah, I was doing so well with what I was doing, the hard food. I was killing the streets. Probably sometimes I'll throw a bit of bazud in there and shazat that as well. Like, I was just killing it, fam, like, killing it. And then I got greedy in it. I got greedy, and I jumped on the nose thing. But then man started to get it, like, not just by smalls, like, obviously, you get me. I could talk about this because they locked me up for it. They sent me to jail, fam. It's a mad thing. And man was working with the elbows and that, yeah. Like, man are counting racks, like 120 claps and 50 claps. Like, that's why when I got nicked, yeah, they had us with 52 racks and a couple of... Tell a lie, yeah. When I got nicked, I got nicked in Birmingham Airport. I was going on holiday. So I was only going on a stag do, just a quick holiday. But then my name come through in the airport, and the gun police took my passport and read me my rights. But still, then I don't even know what's going on. I'm like, rah, like, man, because man's a ganja smoker, so I'm heading out there with, you get me? I'm me now. So I'm thinking, rah, they got me like that. Yeah. I thought I was masked up still. So now, this they've took my passport, read me my rights, they nicked me, and they passed me over to CID. CID was on the way to the airport to nick me as well. So they passed me to CID, I got arrested. Anyway, cut the long story short, I went to jail for conspiracy to shot in coke and money laundering. Because, like I said, I never got caught with nothing, but because the Albo got caught with money and this man got caught with a box of food and this man got caught with a box of food, they linked it all to me and whoever. So, man was going not guilty. I said, fuck that, fam. Man ain't got shit on me. Oh, my God. The things that they was pulling out. They was using my rap videos. Because remember, I used to be a rapper. I had loads of rap videos.
You was on the stage in baseline raves, doing your thing, screaming out. Screaming out beer gang names.
Yeah, I had loads of rap videos, under the name Little Jizzy, under P110. But then when I was on remand in court, they was pulling up rap videos, and I remember the last video I done, a jungle one. I was talking the most, gun this, that. I was thinking, these are gonna pull this up. So obviously, because I'm in jail, I got hold of the tech, and I said, yo, tell my man P1 to delete that last video, delete it, innit? I don't want to see that up there. Fam, the man's information translated to my man or whatever he took, deleted the whole videos. Every video that I did for them, they deleted everyone. So I'm thinking, calm, obviously they can reload them back up when I come out, innit? So obviously, man chatting to man saying, no, I literally deleted them, like, you can't get them back. So that like proper upset me, pissed me off, because that's like your CV, your life's work. Like, if you say to someone, oh, I used to rap, and say, yo, show me your videos. Well, where's the videos to show them? You get what I'm saying? So, I used to obviously be a rapper, so them time I was rapping. And also, like, getting back to my brethren, B, we was, he used to be up them ways and that. So man used to go up to Aston in the summer, like 2004, 2000 time.
How are you getting back to that, bro? You need to get to how you ended up in jail.
Oh, but that's what I mean. So they had me on a 3 months observation. Yeah. So I was due to go to America, Vegas, and Miami, and I was due to go, paid for it and everything, fam. Like I think it was a package deal thing. You pay 1,500 quid and you get like 6 days there and 4 days there. It's a 10-day thing, innit? So I was due to go there. So I paid it now, and the Visa Esther people like accepted my email. I said yes, safe. Then a week later, they said, and I got an email saying I've been declined. I'm not allowed to America. But these times I haven't even been to prison. All I've got is possession of cannabis charges from when I was young, innit? So I'm thinking, like, that's mad, because I know bare people gone to America. So that's mad, that is. So I thought nothing of it now. The man carried on going on holiday now, They went without me. They come back, and it was like a bit disappointing that I couldn't go. I said, fuck it. We'll just go to this stag doing it. So I said, yeah, safe. But why these men are on holiday, me not knowing, I'm still mashing up the results with the nose thing. I'm just mashing it up. Remember, man was on like, I was on like 3 holidays a year, fam. I was going Cancun. Yeah, I was going Cancun, Mexico. I was going Barbados. I was going Amsterdam just to bum weed. I was going Ibiza just to shut down the closing pot. Just doing mad shit, innit? Like spending. And then when mans weren't around me, I was just doing my thing, getting greedy, clearing up. Thought, safe, clearing up. These are all times while I'm doing this, I'm just getting bed. Surveillance. Yeah, surveillance. So, like, it's mad, because even when you're in the police station, they show you this picture, I'm like, where was yous, fam? Like, raw. Like, anyway, all that shit. So, I ended up on a conspiracy for, money laundering and selling drugs. And she gave me 7 years, innit? But with good character. And I went to court with a letter. Not went to court, so I was in jail, but I got the solicitor to give him a letter saying, I help out my mum. And you know them ones where you think it's going to work on the headmaster and that, like you're at school, fam? Nah, she weren't having a bar of it. So she gave me 7 years, but good character with the reference and that. And I got 10% off. Because it was all, like, man was going not guilty, you know? Like, I was thinking, I ain't been caught with no money and drugs. You're mad. But then, you see, police hold back with bare evidence. And as they get closer into the thingy, bare shit's coming up. I'm like, raw. And they're trying to put me at the top with my lifestyle, picking up all my holidays I've been on and the jewelry that I've got and clothes. And Like, even when man are doing rap videos, yeah, and I got man giving me the Lamborghinis and Rolls Royces, they're using that against me, like to the jury, making me look fucking like Pablo Escobar or something. Yeah, trying to make me look bad. So I thought, nah, it's overwhelmed. This is. So I spoke to the solicitor. He said, if you go guilty now, you get 10% off, and So I said, yeah, fuck it. Everybody went guilty at this time. So I got 10% off, and she gave me from the 7 years, she gave me 5 years and 4 months, and then just half that. And so I'll be on the door for 2 years and 8 months, which was a big win. It was a big loss, but I think I needed that, you know, Speedy. I think I needed that because
he's moving too fast.
Yeah, where I'm at now, I'm happier now. Then I was happy with the money, but you just never know when.
So when you say you think you needed it, what about that made you change? Like, was it just like being away from people? Was it like, I don't know, being in that environment, knowing that you don't want to come back?
It's definitely being away from people and being in the place I was. Remember, like I said, it's my first time there.
Yeah. When you started in the green, innit?
Yeah.
How was that for you?
Like, all right, and safe. Like, at first, like, when I'm in the police station...
Because did you all get locked up together?
Yeah.
So
I had about 12 codees in it. And a few of them was on it. Like, they've been in and out of prison. Like, they're known and that. But you know what it is, yeah? It's like, in my head, because I used to always get arrested for possession of cannabis or just being around someone that something's happened and I've been arrested. Just bare shit, innit? And always getting out the police station, like, it's just minor getting out. Solicitor comes in, does his job, getting out. So now, when I'm in there for this, and they're telling me, yeah, you're going to be remanded, I'm like, yeah, but I'm going home now, innit? They're like, nah, you're getting remanded? I'm like, yeah, remand me, but I'll come back, innit? Like, it's not sinking into me. I'm like, what do you mean remanded? Like, am I going to get bailed? They're like, nah, you're going to prison. I'm like, prison? I can't go to prison. Why am I going to prison? I ain't done nothing. What's going on here? And like, basically, it's like, all right, and safe. You say you ain't done nothing, so this is how they pull it. If you've got information that can help them and fuck other people, then tell us. So you basically want to snitch or grass, so fuck that, send me to jail. You know, then you see that options there. No one wants to go to prison, innit? Nobody does. But then when you give the option, say, all right, then safe. Tell us what you know on and we'll let you walk.
So explain what life was like in the green.
Oh, yeah, like, at first I had because like I say, I suffered bad anxiety. So at first I was having anxiety. Remember, when I first went to the green, we got put on induction. So I don't know anything about what the prisons look like inside or how the jail works. So I'm thinking, this is jail now. I'm thinking, where's all the man?
Where was induction at that time? Was it
in the green on outside?
What is it? Is it
D-wing?
Yeah,
over there.
And that's like a dungeon.
Yeah, like, you know, like outside that where
if that's your first
Fred West and all that.
If that's your first introduction to jail, mate.
Yeah.
You probably won't end up going back, to be fair.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. So now I'm thinking, like, I've watched programs with people in jail, and I've seen bare man playing pool or man like active. So I'm saying, I can't even see no one. I've just seen bare workers doing the food or cleaning and that. No one's on the wing. So, but there was this woman, she could see that I was a bit like not for wear, like, and she was cool still, one screw in that. She was like, I think she's from Tipton. I can't remember her name, but she was all right. She was like, you know what she reminded me of? Like her mum. You know, someone that's trying to make you feel a bit more.
What was it like in there though, like the cells and all that?
Oh, it was cold, shit. It was like
cockroaches.
I didn't see no rats, no cockroaches. I seen a rat. I used to see rats and that out on the yard and that, but I've never seen no cockroaches. I used to hear all the stories because that frightened me. So really, you would have thought I would have gone bottom bunk with my code D, but because my code D was fucking smart, he was telling me about the rats and the cockroaches that they get under the door. So I'm like, fuck that, I'm going. So I said, I'm top bunk. So when the boss man came and said, I said, I'm top bunk, and he's like, top bunk? Like, what are you going back? I was like, no, I'm not going there with the cockroaches, rats coming in. And he's like, huh? They don't come in here. And I looked at my man, he's laughing. I said, you dickhead. But I said, fuck it anyway, I'm up here now anyway. But yeah, it was just like that. And then obviously, I was still having bag anxiety because, like I said, this crew was being cool. She was letting us know, like, how it runs and that. And she said, nah, this ain't the wing. You're gonna go over there. It's weekend, so you come in, and after the weekend, you go over there. Listen, when I went over there, I swear to God, I was getting worried, think, oh my God, this is it now. I could hear loads of voices. They must have been all out on social. Touched the wing, fam. Man touched the wing. All of a sudden, it was like, yo, little J, yo, little J, yo, little J, yo. I'm saying, oh my God, it's like the ends. It's like man ain't have gone anywhere. And then you look at that man and you think, that's where you went. I ain't seen you on the ends for a year, and this is where everyone is. They're in jail, so it was just like everybody in there that I knew, fam. Literally, it's like they just brought me to a wing where man from Chelmsley Wood, man from Yardley Wood, man from Smethwick, man from Aston, Acotts Green, man from everywhere, Ernington, and I knew man from every bit. Like I said, from when I was young and I was getting out there and doing certain things, everybody knew me anyway from the city, so. Yeah, it wasn't so bad when I got there. Like, a couple of mans give me our care package, like the welcome pack with your bottle of orange juice, biscuits, and toothpaste. You know, look after you. Yo, there's your care pack.
Bit of weed.
Yeah. Nah, you know what? Imagine I had the weed.
Sit down.
Yeah, because when I got locked up, remember I was flying out.
Yeah.
And I took the Zud with me in it. I had free fries of cheese and something else in it. So when I touched the jail and that now, Mazan knew I had the Wazid anyway. So a couple of them man I told, I said, yo, I got you. Man just smoked it down and that. And then, even though I had Wazid, one Donny from my ends, he see me and he was by the shower. So yo, I got a couple of splits for you. And I didn't even tell him that I had weed. So yeah, man. And he ran me that. So I had weed and that. I was good, fam.
He's good.
Yeah, smoking down M-Wing and that. It was all right.
Doing your thing.
Yeah. But yeah, like, that's my jail experience really, like, it made me realise this is somewhere I don't want to ever come back or be, literally. But it's a learning. I wouldn't have met you, bro, if I never went to jail. Yeah. I wouldn't have met half of the good people in my life now, like AMS and people like that.
We met on Oakwood.
Oakwood.
Healthy Living Wing.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? We had a good
that's what I mean. You man showing me bare love before I even got there, because imagine now, like, obviously you knew I was Rem's boy and that, yeah.
It was me and Rem was on the wing at first. And
Natty.
And was you there with my cousin? Was there as well?
Who? Yeah, Jordan.
Pringle, no.
Is it Jordan?
No. Who's Jordan?
No, what's his... what's his name, man? I think it is Pringle. Rem used to chat to him. I think it was your cousin. Yeah. And you's got me that disabled sound, the single
Josh,
one.
Yeah.
Josh, that's his name. Yeah. Rem used to call him Josh. But you's man got me that disabled sound.
Yeah.
And a couple of them Wolverhampton man saying, nah, we're having this next. And Rem saying, nah, blood. No. My Don is having this. Yeah. And as soon as I come there, I said, raw, fam. It was like an apartment. I had my bed there. I had a walk-in shower room.
Compared to the green.
Yeah. Like, it was,
like
I was living.
Club, innit?
And then when Lem left, he gave me his PlayStation and gave me his stereo. And then I left that with them, man. And them man was arguing over it, Torlas and Jadon. Yeah. Like, I left it with Jadon.
Yeah.
And them man was saying, arguing, I don't know what happened and that.
Jadon's got that in his house now.
Jadon was leaving with all the fucking prison issue milk and Weetabix and that. Yo, trust me. I said, yo, you're acting up, Jadon.
Yeah.
Innit?
And then from there, we went to DCAT.
Yeah.
DCAT was a different experience as well.
Did you leave before me? Rem left first, innit?
Yeah,
then me and then you.
Then me.
You come after me, innit?
By the time I got to DCAT, you was a librarian doing
doing
your look a schoolboy thing.
Nah, you know what it was, fam? They was trying to find a suitable job for me, because remember, as soon as you get there, I'm hearing about you have to fucking work on a farm. Yeah. You have to work on the farm for so long. You have to do this. So I'm thinking, look, Jay, you need to kick your head in now. Like, this is it. So I'm playing bare knees now. Oh, I've got arthritis. And, I can't do this. I can't do that. And Miss Bailey said, we're going to find a suitable job for you. And she found me the library job. And all I had to do was sign people in and make sure the newspapers don't get robbed, because people kept robbing the newspapers, taking them to the cell. Yeah. It was a calm job. And then, because she left the job onto me and she needed 2 more employers, that's when man was calling me a screwboy, because I employed 2 other geezers, that Asian geezer and the other geezer, the other Asian geezer, Cam. I got them the job and they was working for me now. So I'm not even going to work, I'm chilling. And them screws kept walking in at lunchtime, catching man sleeping in bed. Get out of bed and that. Ain't you meant to be at work? Yeah, I'm going now. And man weren't even working. Yeah. We dossing.
open jail was some of the sickest times. You know, if you could do jail again and that jail was open now. You know what I'm saying? No one don't want to go back to jail.
Health-wise and cleanness-wise, it was disgusting.
Yeah,
like
it was
was.
horrible in there. Yeah,
But
the showers. Oh.
as a whole team and getting away with so much, because bro, like, remember, if it weren't for you, man, we was the first mans in there to have Wi-Fi. You know, like that. Man's had this is how man's had it. We're not even gonna get into too much detail. Man are doing their thing now. We don't want to hot shit, but man was watching the boxing then. When the big football games on, man are watching that. You get like
and we had the Xbox One in
we had the Xbox One and like everything was running. Even when the big boxing games was on, man be coming round to us to watch it and
bare bottles of Ciroc,
KFC. We've had the bins at one point, you know. We got a bin sent up there and we got a Mellows, all of that.
Yeah.
It was living, man. Like people, you know, when I come out and tell people, how did you get it all in there and how this? I say, well, like, but you never got caught. I said, bro.
One thing about being in jail is that you're in survival mode. So you learn how to survive. You learn how to make things
adapt.
Happen. Yeah,
adapt. And it like with the kettle, cook curry in the kettle. People's like, how do you cook curry in the kettle? Like, you can be done, bro. Like, these are things man are actually doing. Cooking meals in kettles.
Making rice in a bucket.
Yeah. What about you, fam? You used to chef up at Oakwood was it on a Sunday? We give you our dead chickens, innit? Yeah. And you turn them chickens into bins. We have like, what was it? Mac and cheese. We have the chicken. What was it? Couscous.
Couscous. Man.
Yo, we was living salad.
The one thing is about you have to make it seem as normal as possible. Then
you do.
If you try to like live that world of just eating the prison issue food and all that, is dead. You got to try and survive somehow.
I feel like you have to learn to live with each other as well.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? Like get on with each other and like remember the Opnars, they had their little community. They'd be cooking up them chocolate flapjack cakes and always me, you and Rem. Always bring us in. No one else. To make sure we get a piece. Because it's the love and what we had in it.
When your name's good, bro.
Yeah. Trust me. Always, fam.
That's the one thing as well. You try to keep your name good. And, you know, good things come back to you. But, bam, how long have you been out of jail? How long has it been since you was in jail now?
Obviously, I was in jail. I got locked up 2019.
Did you?
Yeah, 2019. I got locked up. No.
You got locked up?
No, I got locked up. I come out 2019. Sorry, I got locked up 2016. Yeah. I got locked up 2016 and I come home 2019. But in that whole mad missing jail, fam, like man was getting shipped about different jails because I weren't involved in the riots. Remember the riots?
Oh yeah, you was in
Winston Green. I was on the wing where it kicked off and that, and the riots all happened. And imagine we were all locked up in our cells for like 5 days without. We was getting fed, but we weren't allowed to get fed. Just putting our food to the door, open it and slide it in. No, we had one shower out of them 5 days, but I think all that is because they couldn't control the jail. The man them got hold of the jail and they was losing it. And then one Donny called Luke in it from AG and that, fam, he got fucking really put in a bad way. He did. I don't know what happened to him. I think some lads must have moved to him, but he was all right. Luke was. He's from the West though. He's a good lad and that. I used to chat to him in there, and they fucked him up, fam, literally. And Michael D, Peds and Jugsy from Winnie Green and that, their man kind of saved him, fam, because he was losing a lot of blood, and then the screws wouldn't come into the prison because if they open the gate, that's when all the inmates are out. So this Luke was dying. He was literally dying in the thingy. So what a lot of man done, they carried him out to the fire. Because remember, there's all lighting fires on the exercise yard. And they put him by the fire so he'd keep warm. Because he was going cold, he was losing blood. And then I think it was only at that time, everyone said they'll clear, they'll go back. Just get him, come in and get him. And they still left it for long, and after a bit, they come and got him. But I heard he got a big payout because of that, you know, fam. Literally, like, the prison neglected him. So they paid him out a big, I'm talking over 100, fam, like, which he fully deserved that because no one deserved to get neglected by the prison like that. Obviously, whatever he did to be put in that situation between him and the people that did it, but as the prison are meant to be there to look after him, whatever, that weren't there for him. But the same way, the screws couldn't come in. Because if they came in, then a big breach would have, a worse breach. People would have got hit. Yeah. Winston Green area, got out and ran round. And
but how long has it been since you've been out then? So 2019 you got out, so it's been like 6 years. So who is Little J now then? Like what what have you been trying to do? And
Little J now is transformed to Dwarf Prince.
Dwarf Prince.
Literally.
So is Little J don't.
Little J is, I'm always Little J to you, to my friends, to the people around me. But like social media wise, anything I do, it's a new brand, innit? I came home and I try and put the Little J to a side because Little J was doing road shit. Little J was out there. So I try and put the Little J to a side personally. And then the Dwarf Prince is my new brand. And yeah, I feel I'm doing, I'm doing well with it. Like I've tried a few things I've tried that have failed, but I'm always bouncing back to what I enjoy.
When we was in jail, we used to have conversations, and I remember you say you used to do this interview thing and rare, you get what I'm trying to say. And obviously I've seen you do them. I've seen a few little things that you've tried and whatnot. And obviously I've always had the idea that I wanted to do this kind of thing. So it's only fate that we even linked up to get to the place where we are now, you get me? Because on a content level, you're a character as it is, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. But in terms of being consistent with the content that you put out, it wasn't there at first.
Nah, it wasn't.
So, like, that's why we're here now, bro. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because, like, I built something here that can help you with your content and also, you know, help you with the consistency. That's what we're here to do now. But that's why I just want to know who Little J is, Dwarf Prince. Like, what do you represent?
I just represent my own brand, as in, like, me as a person, like,
the ex-bad boy gangster.
Yeah, like everything I've did and built up, it's more like
life experiences.
Yeah, like and people, the more I speak about it and talk about it, people can like relate to it or take advice from it. You know what I mean? Because like we're all in the same race to the people that want the same thing. Like we all want to do the best by our people, our family, and we all want to get money, and we all just want to live a happy, comfy life. And if people out there, because I get a lot of compliment all the time, DMs, and people saying, "Oh, you're killing it. I see you do this, see you do that." And if I'm getting that attention from people, then it's telling me that people are watching. And if you're watching, then it's time for me to put some stuff down for you to learn from. And you know what I mean? Because I've learned from people like that I've watched. I always learn from people like Big Nasty. He's one of my biggest inspiration people. You know what I mean? If people always say to me, "What do you want out of life? Where do you want to head?" I said, "I don't know, man." It's like I remember going to one of Big Nasty's shows before. I went to his show. Me and Gohan got some tickets sent to me, and then I went to the show now. Yeah, and I looked at my brother. I said, "See this here now." With this crowd here and him just sitting on the sofa with Mo Gilligan and they're just like me and you now, just chatting, like the live show, what we had, just being normal with it and that. That's where I want to head. That's what I want. I want a show where people come and watch me and thingy. Because, like I said, he's my biggest inspiration. He's funny. It's just so natural, but he's funny. And you know what I mean? And people kind of say to me, "Jay, you don't even know it, but sometimes you just funny." Like you don't even have to be funny. Some of the weirdest one-line bullshit I could say, and like, did he really just say that? Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I know where I want to go. Like, I'm trying to build up this Dwarf Prince, like to be like a funny character, and anywhere. I don't have to have my own office. Just me as a person. Phone me, I'll be there and we'll get cracking.
But when you say funny, you're talking about you as a personality, right? Because obviously a lot of people with this dwarfing or people do take risks of laughing at rather than with.
Not that. I don't want to be funny as like doing funny like stuff that like, if you know what I mean, like without sounding like what other people are probably doing. I'm me. I don't want to do stuff that's gonna sit uncomfortable with me. I've got to do what's good for me, respects me, you know, like, and that means like funny. Where like now we could be at a table, we're all there, and we're just talking, and just funny shit just comes off, you know, banter or like debates and that, like all things like that, and then we could go out into the streets and do some stuff where we're doing interviews, but we're bringing some fun with it. Like it's not just, "Hi, we're out here today. We're gonna do." Nah, fam, let's get involved and let's do shit. You know what I mean? And a lot of shit like I've done, like with the little man thing that went viral with it when he sent for me he's saying that he wants to race me or through the D-Max, through the D-Max thing. Because I was always owning that. I've always owned that, and people own that for me, saying, yo, little Jay can twirl. Like, I can drive, fam. Like, from when I was young, yeah, remember, I grew up with these mad white youths, car thieves, yeah, where I've been in cars with them when I was young and that, and I'm watching how they twist the steering wheel, and it's always logged in here, and I don't know what it was. When I was just jumping a car, remember, I used to have this BMW, yeah, when I was 2010 times, yeah, and it's a 120 coupe, and it had a little boot, and I remember, like, it was like snowy days like this, and one time I must have come to the junction, I went, but I kicked it out, and I was and everyone was like, bro, man didn't even know you could twirl like that. I said, yeah, and in my head I was like, nah, I didn't even know myself, and a couple of times I've tried it, and I fucked up my wheel, and had to pay mad money, but it was always just trying and that. So I've always owned that for me, like a driver. So when he called me out saying, fam, you want to race? I'll blow you. I say, no lava. I say, you want to race me? Nah. So you think you can win me? Come then, let's do this. And got to Milton Keynes, got to the Silverstone Santa Pod, and I delivered. And yeah, man, I won the race and that. And then after that, what was it? We just started to do bare content, me and Little Man, because even Little Man phoned me last night and that, and he was saying, like, me and him need to just get back on it. I say, yeah, I like it when I do content with Little Man, because we do shit that actually goes viral. Like when we rushed World Boss, that went viral. Got bare viral shit I've done with him, innit? And we try and bring, like, that's why I was talking. We try and bring a lot of these other dwarfs through, and you've seen we have brought them through, but a lot of them don't have the same energy as me and him. Like, we want to do this, we want to work, and sometimes I'm on the phone to this dwarf, that dwarf. There's just bare excuses like, oh, I can't make it, or this is going on, this is going on. Where really, fam, some of these men are asking to get involved when they see man doing stuff. Say, yeah, all right, and safe, bring you in the next one. So when they bring him in the next one, it's like, my bad, I can't make it, or this and that. So you're not really, your heart's not in it, because if you're asking to get involved, and then we're saying, yeah, you can get involved, come, let's do this, and now you're saying you don't want to do it, it don't make no sense, fam. Like, we could have made many of them man blow a long time ago, you know. Lava. But yeah, so.
But yeah, man. I think we found out a lot about you. Basically, you're a drug lord, mafia king boss, king of Yardley. You get saying
Yardley Wood.
King of the Yardley Wood.
Nah, I'm just one of the old.
And you was running the line. You got leading role on the biggest conspiracy.
But yeah, like all that there has just been a lesson for me, bro. Like, it's made me the person I am today. And I'm so, like, happy that no one will be happy that they went to prison, but I'm so happy that the things that has happened to me in a way.
At the same time, yeah, you could have gone further.
Yeah, no, if I never got locked up, I'll still be involved now. Yeah. You see how things man are getting shot, robbed, and this and that. Anything could happen, you know, bro. Like, I could have made it now, yeah. Like, a lot of the members have left the country, they've made the money and they've gone. You know what I mean? I could have been that guy, you know what I mean? But everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, man. All right then, Ray. Well,
yeah,
man. I
man.
said this on camera before, but welcome to the team.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me.
You're getting to say, onwards.
It's going to be a good year, man.
Come on, man.
Trust me.
We got to make it that more than anything. But yeah, man. Respect, bro.
Definitely.